Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Seek to know the truth. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. So true. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 420. NASDAQ down 92. S&P's off 33. Percentage-wise out here, folks, you had the Dow down 1.68%. NASDAQ down 1.27. S&P's down 1.31. Gold contract flat, $1,318. If we get over and we take a look at that gold contract, what you're going to see out here is that we traded down to a price point of $1303.08, $1303.60. You rejected that price. We did 398,000 contracts, big contract volume, but the bottom line is that we're going into 463,000 contracts. So you did reject it. You rejected the swing point. You get into the breakout area from the 2nd of January. Bottom line, can't bust them down. Guess what? We're going topside, folks. Deviant market. You got to love it. 1370.50. We're at 1317.18, and you are coming into a Friday, and Friday in the currency markets, folks, can get really volatile. I expect we're going to see some volatility out there, and I expect we're going to see the volatility in spades, in the markets, all the markets, that being the equity markets, the currency markets, as well as the commodity markets. We get over and we take a look at the silver contract. Silver caught a nice bid out here today. Silver is psycho. There's no two ways about that. Silver market, we got down to a price point today of $16.16. You broke the swing low. Bottom line, got back inside it, has the juice beside it. You have 97,000 contracts. Now we have game on once again for $17.78. Big numbers out here all across the board. Notes and bonds want higher price. If we go and we take a look at the TLT, the 20-year plus fund, what you're going to see is that the TLT bottomed out last week on the 21st. You get volume on the move today. It's taking out a swing, taking it out with volume. You're inside the slightly higher range. You're at 119.32. Bottom line, I expect what you're going to see here is that this thing can run to 122.42. The 10-year note, bottom line, what that had done, that was the first one that had bottomed out, by the way. This was giving us an indication going back almost 9 trading days. The first low that was established out here on the 15th, we got to 119.14. You basically went sideways. Then we got a sign of strength. We got a sign of strength. The price didn't hold, but we got that sign of strength on the 26th. You backed down again Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. But when you were backing down with light volume. First day we backed down with 1.9 million shares. That was on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we did 1.7. And guess what, folks? You go topside today with 2.4. You take out the swing, it was 2.3. This sets up 122.02. That's going to put a lot of people, no doubt, in shock. Why? Because the fact of the matter is that the Federal Reserve was out there. And fundamentally, we're all kind of expecting that this short-term rate hike would have 3 this year. Once Powell spoke the first day, the probability was going up that we'd have 4 short-term rate hikes. Most of that today, just one day in the marketplace, got back to 2 for the year, which is over 50%. The third one now is at under 50%. It's at 40%. So you can see what down markets can do very quickly. What we did out here today is that you had the speculation. Well, it wasn't speculation. Trump came out and said he's going to put tariffs on steel and he's going to put tariffs on aluminum. What that did with the U.S. Steel, took U.S. Steel upside, took it up 5%, $2.50. What was intriguing is that AKS, another steel stock, up 49 cents, but not much juice. Nucor, another steel stock out here, that was up $2.13, had juice behind the move. That being said, when you look at the yin and the yang, the stocks that got smoked market cap-wise much more. You had GM get destroyed. That was down $1.56. 25 million shares traded. That wants dramatically lower price. Ford Motor Company, we're talking steel. Anyone that's building with steel, folks, is going to get toasted here. You get Ford Motor Company down 32 cents. That's going after its swing low of $10.19. We hit $10.20 today. We'll see whether we break it. You break it, Ford can actually go to $5.60. That's pretty intense. There's no two ways about that. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar couldn't handle price, folks. Came into its swing point. Now, it came into its downdraft. It got over the swing. The swing that we're talking about was the February 9th swing, 90.055. You got into the downdraft, and it gave it up. 90.530. That's what the King Dollar had a hold out here today. Couldn't handle it. Closed. Got into it. Closed under it. Volume wasn't bad, by the way. We did 39,495 contracts. That was only going into 40,000 contracts. That being said, guess what? You can't handle it. You're gonna now. King Dollar is going to go after 88.150. You're talking about some big numbers here. If we go take a look at the small caps, we take a look at the IWM. IWM traded down 40 cents. You got to a low today of 148.38. That is building cause to get into the swing point from the low, which is on the 9th. The high of that low is 147.94. It did get into the first high volume low. That means that your probability goes much higher. That guess what? We are going down into that level. If we go to look at the XLE, bottom line, you're going to see that the XLE had a problem out here. One of the biggest ones to take a look at when we're talking interest rates is the XLF. XLF came down with volume. 50 cents, you're at 28.37. That right now is at the highs of the lows. That's the bottom line. You get the highs of the lows inside the XLF. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here. What you're going to see is this. The higher volume stocks, you get Bank of America down 50 cents. You got Micron Tech off 119. You get Apple off 312. United States Steel up 250. And, you know, when you do look at the steel business, folks, you're going to hear that, yeah, that the boogeyman is China. Well, the boogeyman's not China, folks. We import more steel from Brazil, Mexico, and Canada. Those are the places we actually import the steel from by a large amount, too, by the way. Dow Industrials finished down 420. You had the NASDAQ down 92. S&P's off 36. You stay right there, folks. We get our man, Mr. Tim Gaffney, coming up, the president of Everbank World Markets. We are going to be talking currencies. We're going to be talking oil. We're going to be talking market-safe CDs. Coming right back, folks.